I'm back, and today I filmed for you a back to school makeup look. This was actually the makeup that I wore throughout the entire time I was in college. If I really wanted to try a little bit harder, I put some eyeliner on. That was if I was like doing a presentation, which I'm deathly afraid of public speaking, so that was huge because I had a public speech class also, which was all public presentations in front of an entire class. Not good, not good. So that was the only time that I tried a little bit harder and just wore eyeliner. But this was the makeup that I wore every single day, I think, throughout my college. In high school, I did wear a little bit more makeup. I was definitely known as the girl that wore a lot of makeup in high school. But I always found that makeup was my art form. I used to be an AP art, and after high school, I stopped. So I transformed my artwork into my makeup. So that's why I love makeup so much, because it is my way of expressing myself through art. But I feel like this is a great makeup to wear. Great makeup look to wear to school because it's foolproof, it won't move, I mean, for oily girls this is not gonna move. So everything that I used today was also Drugstore, including the brushes, because I wanted to keep it nice and affordable. And yeah, so if you guys want to stick around to see how I got this back to school makeup look, just keep watching. So the first thing I'm taking is this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. So this foundation is really good coverage, plus it's matte, so this is going to keep your foundation on all day, which is exactly what you need when you're at school. I'm just taking that on a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This is a little pale for me, but we'll just work with it. So when I was in high school, I used to wear much more makeup than I did when I was in college. I don't know why, but this is basically the makeup that I wore every single day when I was in college. It took really quick, and it wasn't too much makeup. And I feel like, you know, you want to wear makeup to school, but you also want to look a little bit more natural, because sometimes we don't all have time to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, do your makeup for 2 hours, and then go to school. You know, you want to like wake up the latest as possible, plus still make yourself look decent, because that's what I used to do. I used to wake up for college, I think around like 5:45, do my makeup, and I was out the door. Plus eat breakfast, get myself dressed and ready, and then I was like out the door by 7. So I had an hour to get ready, shower, make myself breakfast, get all my schoolwork together, and then I used to commute to school, so I would have to get there really early before my 8 a.m. class. So this was pretty foolproof and worked out really well for me. So you can see the foundation is pretty good coverage, but what I like to do, and I think I mentioned this in my foundation routine also, sometimes if you don't want to conceal your spots all the way, if you don't have that many spots, I would just take a little bit of extra foundation on the brush, and I would just pat it over the areas that I wanted a little bit more coverage, and it should do the job. Next, I'm going in with my NYX HD Photogenic Concealer in the shade CW04 Beige. So I'm taking this NYX HD concealer, and this is my favorite concealer, my favorite affordable concealer. I love it, and it provides really good coverage too. So I'm just going to run this under my eyes, and then I always do this, no matter if I'm in the morning, in a rush, full glam, anything, I always put in a little triangle like that, because I want to give myself the most awake look, and this sort of lifts your eyes. And if you just put it just around your eyes, and especially sometimes if you wake up and you have dark circles or eye bags, and that kind of accentuates it, and this sort of lifts the entire area. So I'm taking a damp Miracle Complexion sponge by Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna pat that in. Just get in there. To set my foundation and concealer, I'm using the NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It Matte Finishing Powder. I'm just going to pat this on under my eyes using the Real Techniques contour brush and over my eyes. So I discovered this not too long ago, and honestly, it is amazing. I really, really like it. I like that it's a loose powder. And then I'm going to go in with that same powder all over my face. I know this is a matte foundation, but I'm super oily, and I feel like just powdering over the foundation just a little bit really sets it, so then it makes it extra foolproof for the entire day, and it won't budge at all. And that's exactly what you need when you have a full days of school. So I do this all the time no matter what, and I just applied that with a Real Techniques powder brush. I already hit pan on this because I loved it so much, but I'm taking some of Pixi by Petra Beauty Bronzer in the shade Summertime. So I'm taking this bronzer on a Real Techniques blush brush. I already hit pan. I actually got this in my Ipsy bag, but you can get this at Target. And I'm just applying that just through my cheekbones. I don't want anything too harsh, no harsh contour, just to give myself a little bit of color. And then I just bring that up onto my temple and then jawline. Then going in with my favorite blush, this is Milani Baked Powder Blush in Coralina. So this is my favorite blush. Actually, I had another favorite blush that I also got in my Ipsy bag, but it fell and I broke it. I was really upset, so now this is my new favorite blush, and it's in the shade Coralina. And I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks, just a little bit. And then blend it up onto my cheekbones, because this has a little bit of veins of shimmer through it, so it gives you the prettiest glow, so you look even more awake and fresh throughout the day. And then if you just want to just buff that in so there's no harsh lines with your powder brush. Oh my god, my hair, you know, it's coming down. So now onto my eyes. I'm just going to take an eyelash curler, because we can't have these little bad boys. They look like they're like disappearing because we have like a full face of foundation on, and my eyes are just like beep, bye. So we got to bring them alive, right? So I'm going to curl my lashes. Make sure they're nice and curled. I had mascara on before this, and my eyelashes are a little crunchy. What I like to do sometimes is, you don't have to do this, but sometimes I like to do this just to give my eyes a little bit more dimension through my crease. I will take my bronzer, I will just swirl the brush just once in it, tap it off, and then just apply it through my crease. You don't have to do this, but this is just an extra step if you really just want to go that extra mile, you know? Then on my eyes, I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Try not to get it on your eyelid. My mirror is so far, so I can barely see what I'm doing. And then the other eye. You could just do, I have done this sometimes, just do one coat of mascara, just so your eyes don't get irritated throughout the day and that the mascara won't run or anything. But if you want to give your lashes a fuller look, do it twice. Most of the time I do it twice, but I have done it once. So I think someone came and chopped my lashes off right here, because those bad boys are missing. Then for my lips, I'm taking Baby Lips Dr.Rescue by Maybelline in the shade 40 Pink Me Up. So now for the last step, this was my favorite thing in high school and college. I don't know if high school, because I don't even know if it actually existed in high school. So this is my favorite thing throughout college. I probably use this every single day because I wanted just a hint of color also, but something to keep them moisturized throughout the entire day. So this was a lifesaver, and I know it's so old, but this is my favorite thing. So I'm just going to apply this to my lips. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to start listing the products down below as well in my description box, because I feel like a lot of people aren't heading over to my blog, so I feel like if you want to see the products that I use, it's kind of inconvenient for you, so I might just start listing it down below as well. And check that out, because all I used was drugstore products, and the brushes are actually also, you can also get them at the drugstore, so they're all affordable brushes as well. And yeah, let me know if any of you try this out and if it works well for you at school, and I think that should be it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! And to everyone going back to school, good luck!